They call me Lord Voodoo. I was born in a storm, not just any storm, but one that tore through New Orleans like it had a grudge against the living. My mama said the lightning spelled veves in the sky that night, said the Baron himself knocked at her door and smiled when he saw me in her arms. No one ever knew who my father was. Maybe she didn't either, but she never denied the whispers. Baron Samedi came in flesh and shadow. Just once, to give her a son. She named me Marcel Delacroix, but that name don't mean much anymore. I saw spirits before I could walk. At first they came in dreams soft, glowing things that cried or sang when no one else was around. Then they came in daylight, in corners where the sun wouldn't reach. My mama told me never to answer them. Not until they call you by your soul name, she said. Not until they speak it 3 times. I was 13 when I broke that rule. We were holding a funeral. 2 San Baptists had passed. The houngan leading the rite was drunk on cheap rum and arrogance. He opened the gate without offering at the crossroads. The wrong spirit came. Through dot, it wasn't Toussaint. It was something hungry. It jumped into the houngan like a snake into tall grass. People screamed, ran, candles burst, drums split open. I didn't move. I stood still. The spirit looked at me and said my name, not Marcel, but all 3 parts of the name. I hadn't spoken since I was born. That's when the sky opened. I blacked out. They say I slept for 3 days and 3 nights. I call it something else. I crossed over. I walked the lands of the dead, barefoot and blind. The Loa waited for me each at a different door. Papa Legba tested my truth. Ogun broke my bones and reforged them in fire. Urzuli made me weep for all I'd lost. Gid, Nebo laughed in my face and gave me a skull to carry my power. Baron Samedi, he just stood at the last door, smoking his cigar. You want to play hero, boy, he said. Then carry the weight. He gave me the mask I wear now, half face, half death, a promise and a curse, a shield against possession, but also a mark. I no longer belong fully to the living or the dead. My coat, Mama's old ritual garment. I stitched it myself with veves. She taught me to draw in ash and salt. Every mark glows when I call Aloha. Every spirit knows when I step into a graveyard now, because the dead don't lie to me. They sing. The staff, carved from a tree that lightning kissed and the Gid wept beneath. It crackles with the energy of every spirit I've ever released or destroyed. They call me Lord Voodoo. To the living, I'm a myth. To the dead, I'm judgment. But me, I'm still that kid, caught between 2 worlds, trying to make right what others ruined. I protect the crossroads. I keep the balance. Because if I don't, ain't nobody else will.